All right, so with the NBA trade deadline quickly approaching, all the Oklahoma City Thunder fans, whether you are on the side of, I don't think we need to make a move, or whether you're on the side of, hey, I think we need to make a move to solidify ourselves as the number one team to go out there and win the NBA championship. Oklahoma City's being included in a lot of, I'm not going to say trade rumors, but there was one specific NBA legend that put Oklahoma out there for one insane, crazy trade, one that's not going to happen, one that might stir some people up, and we're going to have some fun with this today. So join the discussion, jump in the comments below, give me your thoughts. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and you hit that subscribe button. But yes, today we are talking about what Paul Pierce talked about on the All the Smoke pod, talking about KD, Kevin Durant, that guy, you know who I'm talking about, and Chet Holmgren. He said, listen, they're balling without Chet, so you trade him for KD. Man, KD's shown me he can play with anybody. He can fit on any team. Like, he ain't Braun where you got to change the whole scheme for Braun. KD can plug and play wherever he go. And although Paul Pierce makes the right take, he says the right things there, he's not wrong, right? I think KD can plug and play pretty well into any system. KD is just a straight up baller, right? He just wants to go out there, play basketball, and score some points. I think he's wrong, though, on this trade. I don't think you trade a cornerstone piece like Chet Holmgren, who is, I mean, what is he, like 20, 21, 22, for a guy in Kevin Durant that's in his mid-30s, a guy that is on the brink of, his last 5 years in the league. I would assume he's on the last 5 years in the league. You don't trade a piece like that for a piece like that. Just doesn't make sense. Now, if the Phoenix Suns wanted, like Kenrich Williams and Usman Dang and maybe Topic and some other guys, and the money could somehow work, maybe at that point you entertain something like this. But you don't entertain it for a guy like Chet Holmgren. And I don't care if Chet's been hurt or not. Chet always has the opportunity to kind of get over the injuries. And he hasn't even been in the league that long. It's not like he's been in the league 5 years and he's been hurt all 5 years. He's not like he's Joel Embiid. If you were the Philadelphia 76ers and you could trade Joel Embiid for Kevin Durant, yeah, I think you would do that. Because Kevin Durant has shown to be a more reliable piece than Joel Embiid has for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, you do talk about some other trades that Oklahoma City could make at the trade deadline that are not crazy like this one. The Milwaukee Bucks are pretty much on a fire sale with some really good role players. And one in particular, in Bobby Portis Jr., actually might be the one that Oklahoma City needs to go after if you're not going to go get a guy like Cam Johnson for the Brooklyn Nets. And the reason why is Bobby Portis should be pretty cheap. You can give them pieces like a Kenrich Williams or somebody like that, a couple of those pieces that maybe just don't really fit what you want to do. And Bobby Portis can be a guy that can come out there and get you 5 to 10 points a game. It probably go out there and be another physical rebounder for you. And a guy that can also stretch the floor, which is something the Oklahoma City Thunder want to do. And Brandon Carlson has been able to give you something, but he's still really young. Like, he needs some more time to develop. You can tell in the time that he's been out there, there's no way that guy can go out there and play significant minutes for you for a long period of time, especially in the playoffs. But Bobby Portis is an experienced guy, a guy that has been in the championships. I think he's won with the Milwaukee Bucks. Bobby Portis is a guy that the Oklahoma City Thunder, if they got, would bring significant value to that locker room. So you look at some of the other trade candidates that aren't crazy. Bobby Portis, we've talked about Cam Johnson many times. Cam Johnson comes in. He helps you on the defensive side of the ball. I don't care what people think. Cam Johnson is actually a pretty decent defender. He can help you rebound a little bit. He can spread the floor. If J-Dub, Chet, or Shea, any one of those three are off one night, Cam Johnson can actually be another piece that can go out there and score for you. So you look at the options Oklahoma City are going to have coming up to the trade deadline. They have plenty of options. And I think Oklahoma City is going to make a move. You're going to want to see Sam Presti, I think, really put Oklahoma City over the top here. You don't want to end up in a position where you left your squad the same. You had a chance to make a move to make Oklahoma City just a little bit better, and you didn't do it and you didn't win it. So, Thunder fans, I want to hear from y'all. Join the discussion. Jump in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about Paul Pierce's comments on trading Chad Holmgren for Kevin Durant, or who do you think Oklahoma City should realistically go out there and go get in the trade deadline?